Wagwan, Hamjambo. Greetings you all my family. Hola, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hamjambo. It is another beautiful hour, another beautiful day which the Lord has made. Maybe it is morning where you are, evening, afternoon. Where I am, it is evening. I take this time to thank God, to thank you all my people. All feel welcome and enjoy the show. And may God bless you in whatever you are doing, because I know you people, you are busy wherever you are, but you find time to come and check Pamela's World Kenya channel just like that. There's nothing I've given you, there's nothing which I offer you, but just because of the love which you have for me. God bless you all. So now Team Pamela Wagwan once again. So now we are back again here, and I want us to check on this hypocrisy of Dee Mwango, because Dee just got married like a week, I think. So because she took time before uploading the video, so it's like a week somehow. Because if the wedding was on fast, it's like almost 2 weeks, if I may say. Because if the engagement was done on the 31st and the dress was bought on the 31st and the following day was the wedding, so it should be like almost 2 weeks now. And she's still very new in that marriage, which I expected her to be calm, not bring drama on the street. Be calm, woman. Be calm. Concentrate on your marriage. Leave Miss Trudy alone. Leave Miss Trudy alone. Sometimes, people like to pretend a lot. Why are you pretending now? All this time, you never had anything to do with Miss Trudy. Your family, your brother, always compete with Modemaya. What is it that you are trying to tell people? Or is it that you have to bring drama in your lives for you to get views? The fact that you got views on your marriage day, and then now you want to start the Trudy issue. Let Trudy be. This is not something to play with. This is not something to joke with. Because we know you. I'm going to put a clip where she was crying, talking about she doesn't know Wodemaya. So how do you know Wodemaya now? Did you meet Wodemaya? What is it that you want from them? Let Miss Trudy be with the husband. Miss Trudy came out here at least to tell her audience, not you, and the people who are genuinely supporting her, not people who are laughing at her. So you keep off, concentrate on your marriage, because I'm going to put the clip where you are crying, telling the world that these people should leave you alone. Also leave them alone. It is not your issue. Concentrate on your marriage. It is time for you to concentrate with your husband. You're just 1 week or 2 weeks in marriage. Your head is already out. God knows what you're looking for out there. What sympathy do you want? Or you want to pretend that you are that good? Or what are you trying to portray out here? For you to come out and congratulate Miss Trudy now? You sit down and relax. We're going to check on that. And then we're going to check on Mura Senso, because now, with Mura Senso congratulating Dee Mwango, okay, he is a brother. I'm not saying no. He is a brother to Dee Mwango, and more than a brother, because the love which they have, the two of them, made Rocio even leave Nyabohase, because Rocio tried to be a wife to Mura Senso. Mura Senso could not take it, because no one can come between him and the sister, not even a wife. You joke with the sister, you joke with Mura Senso. That has caused Mayugno's friendship or fatherhood with Mura Senso and this other one, Nico Buddha. You joke with Dee Mwango, whether you are who, the covenant which they have, the two of them, known to them. So we are going to check on that, because I find it like very strange for Mura Senso to sit down and start now talking about this marriage on camera. This is family issue. Why didn't you go to Poland? And it is not something which came abroad. I don't think this needed attention of Mura Senso to address like this. Why is it that these people, everything they have to put it as content? I don't think it is necessary. This was a family thing. And you've always come here, Mura Senso, to tell people make family thing to be content. Why are you making this one a content? Do you think it is different? It is not different. We know, the world knows that Dee got married, and no person or no one from your family members went there. Even your mom was not aware she got married. Can you imagine that? I'm talking from the video, so no one should come here and start insulting And those people who are insulting, those people who are insulting, you who are insulting Pamela, do not worry. All you need to do is just subscribe. Just give the video a like. But I like you when you come and insult, but the view is counted. Congratulations to you as well, because here we take everything but not insult. It's not good to insult someone who has nothing to do with you. I don't insult people here, but when you come and insult me, not knowing you are adding me more views. So thank you so much for coming and insulting and going. You don't know insult does not even do anything to someone if you just ignore them. Huh? It does not do anything. So I find Mura says like someone who doesn't know when to talk and when not to talk. Your sister just got married. You never sat as a family to send even that video call and talk to your sister. Your mom didn't even know the day of wedding. She didn't even know the daughter wedded. The father was not even called during that time when Dee was calling people in the family, telling you she's engaged. We never saw Conrad. Conrad was missing in action. And to the extent the mom didn't know when she got married. It is David Jr. who was telling her, your daughter got married the other day. You see? So there are things which when you come here and start mixing issues, you are mixing the marriage of your sister and mixing the issues of your workers. It doesn't make sense, Buraseso. I think you should be past that. The way you carry yourself and the way you behave, the faces which you make when you are making your videos. Oh, those workers who thought maybe when they leave, my villa was going to stop. No, you are past that. You are a boss, you should care about that. If they came to work for you and they have decided to leave, the door is still open for more workers. You don't need to dwell on one thing unless you've not been paying them, unless you know your weaknesses. But if you know you are doing the right thing, you shouldn't worry. If you know you are doing the right thing, you shouldn't worry. Unless there's something which you're not doing right, so that is paining you, because your name will be mentioned out there. These people are talking the truth, the things which they have been going through. But you feel like now you've been supporting them, you've been helping them. Now it's like you are boasting by inside your heart. Because I even heard you telling your mom how your workers have betrayed you. You cannot tell me, you, one person, everybody standing against you. Why? Ask yourself this kind of question. Because you are forcing them to call you boss. Even I heard you telling Moses, the boy, 3-year-old. Imagine, my people, before we jump to the receipt, this man here, Mura says so, forcing this Moses, this young little boy. The boy knows him as a boss. Can you imagine that? It doesn't matter what people are doing to Moses. Let's be honest. You who are supporting Mura Senso out there, you who have like a 3-year-old, do you expect your son to call your boss, a boss whom you're working for, your son to call that man boss? Moses is not working for Mura Senso. So he cannot call Mura Senso a boss. Mura Senso should be a dad, Moses. Even when Moses opens his mouth to call him dad, he should stop Moses. A boss is someone who is paying you. But is he paying Moses? When I hear such kind of things and people out there just laughing, oh, you are a hater, what? Make this man to understand the things which he is doing. Things are not okay with this man. When he sit there making faces, oh, my sister, I've never told you you are cute. Now I tell you you are cute. You have a good smile. You have a good body. And that is not a brother. A brother should not tell the sister like that. Maybe where you are coming from. But where I'm coming from, those are words which are not supposed to come from the brother's mouth. No, whether you know your sister is beautiful or whatever, there are words you should not say. Now it's very mad. It's mixing issues. Now Mura Senso can advise the sister what the sister should do, how to treat a man, because he has experience. All these things now he's trying to tell the sister, because Rocio mom was not doing this thing to him. How were you treating Rocio mom? Were you a good man? Now you are praising Peter as a good man. And how about you? Because you also had someone else's daughter. Did you treat her the same? Now you are saying Peter is a good man, Peter is a humble man. And how about you? Why is it that you find it nice when your sister is treated well, but you don't treat other people's daughters well? Eh? Because you have to think, you love your sister. Rocio mom also, or other women also, they have their brothers or their sisters. Not that your sister is the only person who matters a lot. Other ladies, you don't care about them. So sometimes you have to be very careful. People are asking you questions, but you say, oh, delete them. Why would they be deleted? We are going to see all that. But first, let's see this Dee Mwango's pretense. Let her stop. Let her concentrate on her husband. She's newly married in Poland, and she should concentrate on Poland. If she's starting to renovate houses in Poland, let's start from there. She should not mix issues. She should go to honeymoon. And the head is already out now, checking on Miss Trudy. Oh, congratulations, Miss Trudy. Since when? You and Miss Trudy congratulating each other. This is someone you don't want to see. This is someone you cried about. These are people you don't want. Your brother doesn't like this family. Why are you stooping your nose there? Why do you like drama? Why do you like people talking about you? Because all these things she's doing because she wants people to talk about her to gain views like she got in the wedding day. Now she's starting with Miss Trudy. Stop it. This is not a laughing matter. And this is not something to debate about. Do not make a content out of this. Or you want people to start talking about you, and then now you want to provoke Trudy. You want to hear what Trudy is saying. Keep off Trudy out of your mouth. Concentrate on Poland. Now it is Pietro's time. Give Pietro time. Now that you've introduced YouTube channel for him, campaign for him. Because this is what this man wanted. He's already a YouTuber. I saw this man capturing videos when they were traveling with Dee. I knew this man is opening a YouTube channel. I knew he was going to open a YouTube channel. And this is how it started. And then this girl will come here and start crying. This time when you cry, do not cry on YouTube. Go cry inside your home or with your family members. People are tired of your cry. Because you start and then once it is not working, you'll come and start crying. Because you people, you don't have even maybe secrets. You don't have. Let's start and see how she cried. Now she's pretending that she loves Miss Trudy. Since when you started loving Miss Trudy?
On social media, in that Dee Mwango, who I'm the one trying to copy whatever this content creator is doing, who is Miss Trudy. For those who don't know her, I don't care if I'm giving her, clout and stuff, but I just want to express myself. So Miss Trudy did a video, and Miss Trudy did a video, and I just went and commented because she's one of the people who I look up to. Like, I love what she does. I love her energy. That's the reality. So I went ahead and commented. She did this video of quitting YouTube for a 8 to 5 job, and I said, I just remembered when I was doing my teaching practice, and I remember those days where I could wake up so early, go to school, and life was not the same because you understand you have to keep time, there are records. So I just commented on a good note, and that was it. I had no bad intention, But after commenting, this guy, who is a big guy on social media, who is Miss Trudy's boyfriend, who is Wodemaya, he went ahead and said, I hope, your creativity is too high here. I hope no one copies this. And, Miss Trudy went ahead to say, yes, I beg you, And, people were commenting, interacting, and everybody knew, Wodemaya was just aiming Dee Mwango because, Wodemaya had a problem with my elder brother, who is Iammarwa. I was not in their issue, and actually I don't know even who Wodemaya is in person. I've never seen him apart from seeing him on social media, and from the fact that they had issues with my brother, which they sorted them out, but it looks like it's not yet done. So Wodemaya went ahead and said, I hope nobody copies this, and Miss Trudy was like, yes, I beg and people are like, what is this man talking about, and for those who know what it is, for the smart people, they definitely knew what am I talking about, Dee Mwango, and my name was all over in the comment section, and I was like, what the hell is this guy? What does he want from me?
After you making a comment, and Wodemaya never mentioned your name, Miss Trudy never mentioned your name, But because of your nosy subscribers made you believe that these people were talking about you. And because of your mind, the way you think, the way you twist issues, you thought these people were talking about you. And then you just took it like that, without knowing that they were talking about you, and you made it to be an issue. You came and addressed it angrily. And I'm very happy because they never bothered. Huh? There was an interview to Wodemai was asked, and he said, I don't know what this lady is talking about. Miss Trudy never came and talked about it, because you're fighting someone who does not fight you. And she doesn't know such kind of battle. She's on her lane. She doesn't care what you do. But you cared a lot. Your subscribers made you have grudges with people who didn't even have issues with you. If they had issues with your brother, why did you put yourself in? You are saying very well, me, I had nothing to do with, Wodemaya had a problem with my brother. Then why did you inherit your brother's enemy? Because they never did anything to you. They never mentioned your name. So you want to tell me the comments which people make are just meant for you? Huh? Tell people all the comments, all the reply which people make, because even in your comment section, when people comment, as the host, sometimes you have to comment. So when they are replying the comment, are those replies meant for you alone? Were you the only person who was commenting there? Stop this.
He's close to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He's doing great. But he doesn't respect himself. He doesn't respect that he's a great man. So I don't know what he's up to, but I just want to say so strongly, Wodemaya, I know you'll watch this. Please leave me alone. If you have problems with my brother Maro, just tell him, but don't bring the bad energy to me. And guys, for those who have been following me for quite some time, you people know, like, I really work hard for myself, and I'm so proud to say that. Like, I've been working hard for myself since day one. And Iammarwa's product, who's my elder brother, I knew nothing to do with YouTube. He's the person who came.
How does Wodemaya come to your life now to leave you alone? Wodemaya never mentioned your name. You people leave people alone. Because you are very petty. I see you very petty. I work very hard. Who is not working hard? What is it that you are doing which other people are not doing? Even Wodemaya works very hard. Miss Trudy works very hard. Pamela here, I work very hard. So people who knows me know that I work very hard. Everybody film as you film. If it is traveling, people are travel. What is it that you are doing? Why do you like petty things? You are very petty. Let me just tell you. And now this lady who is talking bad about Wodemaya, from this video, she never went and apologized or made up. They have never sat together or talked and maybe amend the issues which they had. That's the reason why I'm bringing this one, not because there's something, but because all this time from this video, which we are talking about 4 years ago, they have been having bad blood, their brother, this one. And now that Miss Trudy, after all she has gone through, this one is coming out to pretend that now she loves Miss Trudy. How do you love someone whom you think you are working hard more than? Even the Bible says, if you have grudges with someone, you should go and make peace. You cannot bring love before making peace. Let me tell you, you have to make peace first, and then you show that love. Because if you don't bring peace first, and then you just pretend to be showing now love to Miss Trudy, people will know that there's something which you are looking for, or you are trying to show that you are good now, the fact that you are married. The fact now that you are married, now you entered now into marriage life, you don't know what might happen to you. Stop your nonsense. Live your life. You just don't know what this lady has gone through. You just do not know. Let me just tell you. This is not something to play with. This is not game play. You've never known these people to be there. Now is now when you know Miss Trudy is there. You've not made peace. Your brothers sit down and talk about them every now and then. This is the biggest threat of your family. This family now you are wishing well. Since when are you wishing each other maybe good things? Since when? So stop your nonsense. Concentrate on your marriage. I don't want to go further because I want to react on Mura says on video. I just wanted to highlight this because of the post which she made. congratulating Miss Trudy. Leave Miss Trudy alone. You think everything is just YouTube. Huh? You think everything is just views. You think everything is just to, it's like, I don't know how I can put it. Huh? Behave yourself. Behave yourself and let your brother also behave himself, because I see your brother behave like a cartoon. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. Let's see your brother, because this one I cannot go on, because later on she cried on this video. You people leave me alone. You people leave me alone. Oh, Miss Trudy, leave me alone with your boyfriend. Leave me alone. I'm a small YouTuber. You're a big YouTuber. Oh. Why are you coming to them now? Stay with your brother. Stay with your brother. The barrier which was there between you, Rocio mom, is gone. Now you have the access. Stay with your brother. Leave Trudy and Iammarwa alone. That is just my advice, because why would you wish them well? Why? How did it start? What is it that you are seeing now in Miss Trudy? You thought she was not going to be like that, or what? Come on.
And our family is growing. We have family in South America. We have family in Europe. We have family in Africa. Let me see if we have another family in North America. The only place we don't have family is Asia now. Do I have a relative who is married in Asia or lives? Yeah, in the Americas we do have families, but like our family, like nuclear family, it's gonna be a big family. We're gonna have like family in Europe, family in South America, family in Kenya. That's really international. Watching from Caribbean, Barbados, that's Barbados, is not fascinating to us. It looks very normal. It doesn't fascinate us. It looks very normal. Like me, this is the only I've spent, like this is the first time I'm staying 1 year in Africa. Since 2015, I've always been staying outside there, just traveling, just doing this. So for you, it comes normal.
In a sense, we're trying to say, like, now marrying foreigners to them is not strange, because that is what they do. The fact that Dee has been married in Poland, and who else in the family is married abroad? Him is not married. He fears marriage like plague, but he's just putting himself there, like now he's married to South America. You are not, Murasenso. So it is not something which is normal. But even if it is normal, you people, you value color a lot. You don't value love. Love is not something which you embrace. You are just going for the color and the strong passport. That one is not something which you can tell people, oh, it is not strange. It is not strange. Why would it be strange? Because you know your reason. Huh? You want these people because of strong passport. You tried, it is not working for you. So I wonder why you can sit there and say, oh, it's only Asia where we are not married. But David Jr. is there. The other day you are campaigning for David Jr. So he will get married to an Asian lady if maybe he will be there or available for the marriage, because he might not, from the fear which we've seen him, fearing women. We don't know why.
Follower, my advice is to get a manager, avoid interaction with workers, love from Switzerland. I agree with you. Very soon we're going to have a manager running this entire home. Very, very soon. Or another thing I can do is get a very good worker and upgrade him to be a manager, because they already know what is needed and everything. I'll try to see a good person I can put as a manager to actually supervise things, and he will not play around. And also he will have power to hire and fire. So
someone is reminding Murasenso at least to hire a manager in his home. We've talked about this issue not once, not twice. Murasenso, even if he hires a manager, even 3 of them, there will be still, you will still see what you are seeing here, because he's one person who cannot let you do your work. He will always meddle in the manager's work, all these managers' work, because he doesn't have a job. His job is to roam around with the GoPro. So he will always interfere with the people whom he employs. But that is not even a problem. Will he pay them? You people who are now introducing this managerial post to Mura Senso, will he pay? Not that Mura Senso have not gotten managers. He had, because we had the late Mama was a manager, and then we had a manager, the brand manager, who didn't even finish a day. We've been having managers, even just recently. The lady whom he told us went on leave, never came back. That was also a manager. What type of manager does Mura Senso want? Now he want to train someone to be a manager because he cannot employ a qualified person, because a qualified person will want money, will want to be paid well, which he cannot. He want to combine everything. You are saying, oh, Mura Senso should look for a manager. Mura Senso want to manage everything. Mura Senso has caused all these problems which you are seeing by himself because he want to do everything. You can just see from the project, leave alone the people who are working for Mura Senso. Let's just be honest. Those people who are defending Mura Senso, forget about this defense and look at it. Mura Senso have been starting this project, that project, and he doesn't finish those projects. So same to the workers. He will employ this, he will employ this, and he will employ this, and will not do the right thing. It's not a matter of employing the manager. It's a matter of doing the right thing. Let people do their work. Give job description. Pay your workers well. Not just bring many people roaming in your compound and you don't pay them well. You should know how to deal with workers. Number one, he's not a human resource. When you don't know how to deal with workers, it might even be a problem because you might take them like robots. Someone who has studied human resource knows how to deal with people, human beings. But this one, he doesn't know whether people get tired. He doesn't know how many hours people should work. He doesn't know even the wages which people are supposed to be paid. He just makes issues. So it doesn't matter whether he hires a manager. If the trend is the same, even if he hires millions of managers, it will still not work until he changes himself. It is not about the people. It is about Mura Senso himself. I think that is where the problem lies on. Until the day he will realize that he is the problem, then everything will be okay. And then when he employs the manager, let him leave the workers to work or the managers to do their work. Not going now behind them and then start instructing them on what to do. Because he doesn't have an office. He doesn't have a place where he's going. He always roam around with a GoPro. So he will always see small mistakes which are supposed to be ignored. And my people, let me just tell you, there's no place where you cannot find a mistake. But if you keep on mentioning them, you make even the people who are working for you to get tired. Even in our homes, there are things you need to ignore. Maybe if your worker has not swept that place, maybe swept a place, maybe you've seen like there's something there. Sometimes you just ignore. You can just do it yourself. Because he's a human being. Sometimes he doesn't see them. Sometimes they forget or they get tired. Yeah.
Workers, shenanigans, and I don't have time for those people. They run into YouTube to try to get my attention. I'm too busy. I'm watching my sister's wedding. Yes, I'm too busy to find villagers who have not even left Kenya to talk about. Let them run wherever they want to run. Yeah,
You see, like now, trying to belittle other people. Like now, he doesn't have time to talk to people who have never traveled, people who have never left their homes, people who are just there within. Those small people, the way you look at them and you see them like now, people who have never traveled, you need them more than they need you. Because the things which you have in the village, like horses, the rabbits, the chicken, the guinea fowl, without these people who have not traveled, you cannot manage them yourself. And you who has traveled, don't see you like someone who has traveled. Why do you fight people who are small? Yeah, you who have traveled, who thinks he knows more than these people, and still sit and talk about them. And you think when they talk is different from what you are doing. I don't see any difference. Maybe you do. Me, I don't see any difference. Yours becomes worse because you are someone who calls yourself a boss, but the moment you sit down, you are being itched. You cannot even say anything apart from talking about your workers. apart from talking about your friends, apart from talking about your neighbors, your villagers, how you are rich, how. So what is the difference, if one might ask you? Let's hear him.
People can betray you, but let them just go. After 1 month, nobody even will be talking about them. They will be forgotten, my friend. They are relevant because they are around Mara. But one thing I'll do is I'll not talk about them. Let me congratulate my sister.
Amura Senso is a very petty person. He's a very petty person, and sitting here talking about Mura Senso, sometimes it derails you because he's very, very petty. I look at him as he's someone who is not growing. Instead, he's just decreasing. His mind is not focusing ahead because he likes talking about small things, and always wanting to reduce people, to spoil for small YouTubers. He's talking about him being big, who have traveled, but you hear the things which are coming from his mouth, you can't connect. So until the day he will change, I don't say you should not love Muraseso. You started watching him when he was entertaining you, but now he's not entertaining anything. He's reduced himself to be a beggar. He's reduced himself to be someone who is always jealous to other people, jealous to small YouTubers, and not paying workers. You who are now supporting Mura Senso, can you be paid 5,000 a month? What will you do with that money? And then he keeps on adding more work to you. You're just talking because you are far. Where you are working, if your boss does that to you, will you love it? It's just because you want these people to be mistreated because they are villagers. At the end of the day, they are human beings. They are human beings. They are not animals. They are not robots. So if it is easy, the work which they are doing is easy, let Mura Senso do it. But you look at someone who is crying, he's not happy, just pretending that all is well. All is not well in his camp because everybody is living. And as I said in one of my videos, he brought this thing on himself. He wanted to be seen like generous person, a big person. He wanted people to kneel for him. He wanted to be the boss. He wanted to rule people. I told you, all this time, human beings, we were not created to be controlled with another human being. Push someone maybe to the edge, they will come back for you. It doesn't matter what you give them, but you have to treat people with respect. If they are not respect, even if you are giving someone what, they will leave you stay.
Ask me about my family because today I want to talk about my sister's wedding. But somebody saying, did you break up with your wife, Rocio? Who has told you that? If it's those people who do rumors, you go follow their YouTube channel. Yes, you go do those, go listen to those useless voices that can't actually help you. But that means you love gossip, you know. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't be a follower of Mara with gossip.
When did reality become a gossip? Because this is just your subscriber. And Rocio makes videos out there, Mura Senso. And Rocio mom talks about settling down. And this is you're just subscriber, your follower just asking you, did you break up with Rocio mom? And now Mura Senso feel like now, go and watch those people who are good for nothing. Gossipers. It is not about gossip, it is about the truth. What truth hurts, Mura Senso. Tell your people, did you break up with Rocio mom because Rocio mom is now trying to rearrange herself in Argentina and want to settle down there? Is there a problem for your people to ask? Is it too much to ask? I don't think it is too much to ask. Just be open and tell them, no, we are good. Just that. Nothing more, nothing less. We are good. And I think that is just that.
So first is I want to wish my sister a happy wedding. No. First, I need to say congratulations to my sister. Those who don't know, guys, is I have a sister. Her name is Dee Mwango, and she just got married. Oh my God. I'm so happy for my sister. I swear before God. And you see, life is very crazy. Sometimes before you get what you really want to get, or what actually God has planned for you, you have to go through fire. I remember last time my sister had a relationship. she was crying of a man who tricked her and things like that, and took her money, and she had to open businesses and all these things. And I don't want to go there because my sister is married. But me, when I look back, what I see is God was preparing her to appreciate what was going to come. Because sometimes, most of the time, we really force ourselves to, to fight for something that is not ours. You really want to fight for it. You really want to do whatever it takes to, to at least maintain it, or to have it, or to call it yours. But something that we forget is God has his own plans, my friend.
Exactly. What you said is very true, because you cannot blame the boyfriend of your sister. Blame your sister, because your sister, the way she pushes things. Do not just blame JB, that JB made her cry because she spent her money there. JB never forced Dee Mwango to pay for whatever he was paying. Dee wanted that relationship, and that's why she asked JB to resign from his work. She was ready to support. She was very ready to do everything. So I don't think there's someone who forced her to do that, because she wanted that relationship bad, interracial. She wanted a white man, so she could do anything. This is something which she has always wanted. And even this one, which now you are congratulating her in, she's done a lot to get this relationship, to get where she is now. This man took her to the cemetery. Maybe you're not watching her videos, but this is worse, more worse than what JB did to her, or what she did to JB. Because it is not what JB did to her, it is her who did bad to JB. Because she forced JB into the marriage. She forced JB to resign. She said, I will take care of your parents. And after that, it didn't work. You cannot force some of these things. You cannot buy love. She's been always buying love. So it is not about her crying. If it is crying, if she continues like this, she will keep on crying, I'm telling you. So even you will come here and swallow the things which you are saying. This is not better than where she has come from, because this one is more worse. The rush, the things now she wants to do in Poland, even renovating houses, pushing this young man to this, and now she has opened a YouTube channel for this one as well. So what is the difference between this one and JB? If I may ask you, better JB had a job. JB's had a good place. Even their home was organized. You cannot compare. So do not come here and think now this one is different from what happened then. Just pray to God for this relationship to work, because if this one does not work, the amount of money which she has used in this relationship, this time around, I don't know what she might do. I'm telling you. I don't know. Again, Mura also talked about it is God's plan. Sometimes people hold on to things which were not meant to be. Of course, trying to push and force and to see how it goes. But if it was not God's plan, it cannot work. Because Mura also is talking from experience. They have really tried with Rocio mom. He has tried, but it is not working. It is not working, and it is not letting it go. Rocio tried and decided, no, me, I'm starting a life somewhere else. But this one knows exactly what happens if it is not meant to be yours, still forcing himself. Because he doesn't want to come out here and look like a failure, someone who failed in this marriage. You never married Rocio mom. Huh? She was never your wife, so why would you bother? Just tell your people, no, she was just my baby mama, and things are not working between us. Then you'll be free from this hiding things. Huh?
Guys, I'm so proud of my sister. One thing I love about my sister is she listens to me in a good way. She knows that I have her back and that I wish her all the best. And I say things from my heart, deep down my heart, knowing that I want to see my sister smile. She's a very lucky woman, I'll say. Very lucky. Because from all me I've observed behind the scenes is she is very lucky to have wedded
Mura Senso is talking about the sister is very lucky to have wedded. Marriage was not meant for the lucky ones. Mura Senso, get it. Mura Senso, get it. Marriage was not meant for the lucky one. This was supposed to happen. It depends with what you want. If you are looking for Lamborghini, if you are now looking for Benzes, it becomes very hard or difficult for you to get married. If you are looking for the pocket, what this man has or what that the woman has, it becomes very difficult. And also it becomes very difficult for people to compete in a relationship. It's very difficult where a woman or a man want to compete with a man want to compete with the wife want to compete with the man. Such marriages, they cannot work. But wedding is there. People wed. So if you are saying she's very lucky, it's like now it was not meant to be. And this is the reason why they are thanking Peter. They know the sister has a problem. So for her to get someone to marry her, that is luck. That is luck. But every woman, according to our Jehovah God, has the husband out there. And every man has the wife out there. So it is not luck. It is something which was meant to be. But if you are saying it is luck, then there's a problem which you know, which now you've been nursing and you've been praying for. I wish my sister will get married. So now that she has gotten married, the luck has now knocked her door.
Be proposed and it never happens. You know how many people wish that they can get married and it never happens. And not only women, both sides. Uncle Ohutu is here, still waiting for his rib.
He's talking about Uncle Good, forgetting about himself. So he's talking about women and men out there. Some are wishing maybe just to be proposed to, but it doesn't happen. Just like how you kept Rocio mom not proposing to her all these years. Gave you a son, but you could not propose to her. Knowing what you are doing is not right. And now you sit down and you're saying, oh, you know how there are people who are wishing they can get married. Even you are wishing you can get married. But the right person is not there. Unless you buy like what your sister is doing. You bought Rocio mom with horses. It didn't work. So I don't know what you are going to do this time around, because you bought the horses to make Rocio mom to stay in Nyabohase. This is what you are good at, because you don't know how to stay with women. You don't know how to talk to your spouses. You don't know. You put money ahead of you. You put these material things ahead of you, as we've been seeing with your sister. If you don't have a Lamborghini, these are the things which were making her not to get someone. Just comparing. Oh, I want this. I want to be like this. I don't want a poor man. I don't want this. You cannot talk like that. You're not God. Today you can marry someone who has everything, but tomorrow it's not there. What will you do? Will you divorce that man because he doesn't have much? So do not put these material things ahead of you. This is what has made this your sister, Dee Mwango, to waste time like that because of the material thing. Oh, Lamborghini, oh, money, oh. Rocio Mama, on the other hand, telling her, do not support your parents. Oh, it is high time you take care of yourself. Oh, do blah, blah, blah. Do not pay bills for your men. Do not do this. But with her, Rocio Mom, she's doing everything to her parents. And this other side, this one was looking for Lamborghini. Later on, she went back to what she was doing. Because according to her, she was telling Rocio Mom, the men she'd been dating, she's been babysitting them, paying everything. No one has never took care of her or paid bill for her. Even as we speak, she's the one doing that. Just because she wanted to get married, not because she's lucky. No love. She paid for this dearly.
Iammarwa family, like our group, me, my sister, my brother, and other people that are Team Maro. The difference between me or my group and those other groups you watch out there is for us to give you real life. Real life. But for other people, they give you pretense. They give you pretense. They pretend even, they can even fake something just to bring a show. And that is the difference between Team Maro and the group. That's my sister, my brother, my people around me. Forget about the betrayers. I'm talking about real people around me. Eh? People who have been here for a while, have watched us for years. They know that we don't fake. Sometimes hula baloo, hula baloo is all over here and there to bring confusion and to make you believe this is not true. They're not getting married. It's just clickbait. My friend, for us, we are living real life. What you see on video is what you get. Thank God I ate chapati today and some.
Stop your lies because you like lying a lot. So it is your family or your people who brings real things out here. Forgetting, look at what your brother is doing. Breaking marriages out there. Do you like that? Do you like that? Your sister have been paying people, like JB. Why was she crying? Because of paying the JB. Then how many relationships has she left? I'm not saying she's the only person to leave relationships, but do not come here and say you are authentic, you are original. How many damage have you done? Look what you've done to Rocio mom. You like it? Someone stayed with you like 2 years, gave you a son. You could not even make a move, and you sit there and look like a saint. When people are following you, they're just following you not because there's something which you've done. But the worst of all, you cannot say with someone else's daughter, not engaging her, she has given you a son, and then you come here and then you say, stamp, oh, my people, I am proud of my sister. Do you think Rocio mom is not someone else's sister? Why do you find it nice or good for your sister to get married and you not marrying someone else's daughter or sister? And you stayed with that person. Do you think it is fun? It is not fun. Treat others the way you would want to be treated. This also is someone else's daughter. So behave yourself. There are things you don't need even to sit there and talk about. This congratulatory, all these things you're talking about, maybe you would have gone to Poland and say all that because people have watched your sister. What is the reputation here? What? This would have been a family thing. You don't need to bring everything here. What is it that you're saying here? You know your sister. You know her weaknesses. You know the journey, how the journey has been. So you don't need to tell people the journey. Your sister will make a video of her journey. And she's been talking about her journey. Then you again, another brother again. You are filling the internet with one thing. One thing you're talking about it like no one has ever been married out here. What is it that she has done differently? I don't think so. I don't think there is anything which she has done differently. Or is it the first marriage in your family which was done officially? Maybe, because I've never seen someone who is married in your family officially. So this is like something which you look at like, this is something when you see like now something big, something strange has happened.
I can speak. Some guy left my home, he thought when he leaves, the home will collapse. No, bro, come on. Life is too big, my friend. Even me, when I die, life will still go on. I know that for a fact. So sometimes don't think you're so important that without you, things will collapse. No, my friend. Even me, I always wish my workers that live all the best because I know life has to go on. They have to venture there. I really like...
I thought today was your sister's day. Why are you talking about your workers again? Because this man is not okay. He's feeling bad inside, but just pretending that everything is okay. Oh, the guy who left my home, he thought maybe my home was going to... No. He didn't think anyway. He didn't think of anything. He didn't think of such. What he did, he left like any other. This is a company. You're a big person. When someone leaves the job, they are not leaving because they want your house or your home to break. No. They are leaving because they cannot take it anymore. So whatever you think, how you sugarcoat it, how you change it, that is your problem. But when they are leaving you your home intact. Because you cannot meet whatever your standard, you cannot meet or you cannot pay what they want. So they decide to leave, not because they want you to your home to go down. Look at how you are talking. Huh? You talk like a boss. I think you are a boss. Bosses don't care. Even in these big companies, when one resigns, it is taken like normal thing. Why can't you just take it as a normal thing? These people come and go. These are not, these workers are not your relatives. They cannot stay with you forever. So if you know you're a boss and you know these are just employees, you should not sit with their names down there. When someone goes, employ another one. Someone comes and go. It is just a journey. Life is a journey. You can't keep them forever. They are not your children. Even children will always leave you as well. So I don't think it is something you should talk about every now and then. It was not about competition. You didn't bring them in your home to stay with you forever. They stay when they want. They work when they want. But when they feel like now they want to leave, it should not be an issue. It should not be a topic. It should not be a competition. Oh, they left. They thought I was going to be like this. No. Companies don't behave like that. Eh? Even homes, let house girls go. When they want to go. You get another one, and life continues. You don't sit down talk about the things which are happening to your home every now and then. That shows like you are crying. You miss them. You feel like now you cannot manage your home. But if you can manage, if you have money, there's no time for sitting and talking about them. There's no time even to talk about them. Like I said, even there should be no time for you to sit down and talk about your sister. You didn't go to Poland. If you want to talk about your sister, if you want to praise your sister, you have a family member. Make a group. Pop champagne as the family and then end it there. Bring us different videos. Not the sister bring it on this side, the brother bring it on this side now, you also on this side. As if it is the first wedding on this planet.
Guys, I am more than excited to announce that my sister is officially married. She's a married woman, and I'm very happy for her. And I thank God for my sister. I thank God for my sister's husband, Peter, because Peter is a very nice man. Me, I've been with him. We've stayed together before even you guys saw him. Peter is very nice, simple. He loves village life. He is a real man in terms of what a man is supposed to be, where a man, you lead your family, you guide your family, and your wife should actually trust you 100% to know you as a man can lead. And that's why she has chosen you, because in a world of billions of men, if a woman chooses you, then she should be able to believe, trust, rely on your decisions as a man. Today I'll preach like a married man, but I'm not yet married. I'm still in the line, in the pipe.
This man is not married yet. This one is not married. I thought Murasesu was married. All this, my wife. How do you call someone who is not married to you, my wife or my husband? So all this time, Murasesu have been lying to people. And then when someone asks Murasesu, I thought you were married, then he calls you a hater. You see? He's always like this, like that. Now he's talking like now a man. Trying to give advice to Dee. Advices which he cannot take himself. He didn't do all these things. He's praising another man. He's praising Peter to have married the sister. Who is praising you? These things which you are now saying now, you would have made them in your home. Your home is empty, but you have audacity to praise another man who have made a bold step to marry your sister. But you could not even engage Rocio mom. And then you call yourself a commander. What are you commanding? What are you commanding? Even it is very shameless of you to sit there and talk about people who have just gotten married. And you could not even engage, saying, oh, I'm on the pipeline. What are you waiting for? If the baby you have a son, you wanted a son. So pipeline what? Who is molding you? Who is molding you, Murasesu? Are you molding yourself? How people get lost. Look at Murasesu. No, I'm on the pipeline. What are you pipelining now?
Today, I just want to wish my sister the very, very best in this life. I can't wait to meet your children. I can't wait to be called Uncle Iammarwa.
Is this going to be your first time to be called uncle? How many kids or how many children does Winnie have? How many? children whom you cannot even invite in your baby's birthday. You could not even invite your nieces to your son's birthday. Now you want to pretend that you love these children more than Winnie because of what? Of Peter, the color. Sometimes you should stop your nonsense. This is not the first person who is going to give you the nieces and nephews. Winnie has like four daughters, beautiful daughters. But we don't see them in the villa. You never call them in anything. We never even saw Winnie coming to say hi to her in-laws. You just love one sister. I don't think what you're doing is right. Or maybe you don't know what you're doing. You don't know even what you're talking about. Now I'm going to be called uncle. You have many nieces who are calling you uncle. It's only that you don't value them. But they are there. They are there out there. They are grown now, very beautiful girls. It doesn't matter whether you call them nieces or what, they are growing. But let's wait and see the Polish breed.
Iammarwa. I can't wait to see. Oh, my sister is around here. Says, thank you, bro. You always support me and you've always been there for me. Thank you so much. Blessings. This is my lovely sister. Sister, I've never called you cute, but to be honest, you are very cute, sister. God gave you a very beautiful, cute face, smile, laughter. All I can advise you is always listen to your husband. You just listen to your husband. Don't listen to hula baloos out here. Don't listen to these voices. You've seen here my workers in my home. Workers that we really trust. One day they just, because they listen to voices. Oh, I'll give you money. Oh, I'll. It's.
Brother Cecil is describing her sister like that, cute. He has never told the sister how cute she is, how she laughs. The laughter, the smile is very good. The body which God created or gave her is very perfect. So Brother Cecil have never told the sister, but now he has to tell the sister how beautiful or cute the sister is. Did you tell Rocio all these things? Were you telling your sister all these things in front of Rocio, ma'am? Because number one, you have to be very careful. As a man, as a brother, you have to be very careful. You have a wife and you start talking like this, such kind of word comes from your mouth, and you're someone who the wife has just left, reason known to her because she was not okay with you, your relationship with your sister. It was too much. Like now we are seeing it, too much. Too much, because you don't give your wife attention but gives your sister attention. And I think that these are the reasons why Rocio was saying she was lonely, because the way you talk about your sister, someone else who is not your sister. Mura says, so be careful, careful with the words which are coming from your mouth, because you don't know, you've lost it. I'm telling you.
Don't use your family for content. Sometimes like you want to do some crazy pranks. No. That's no goes on. If you don't have content, let it be. Yes, and when I say don't use your family for content, what I mean is those ugly moments, like, oh, he fought me. Oh, he was very rude. No, sister. I will advise you as a real brother who wishes you all the best, and I'm sorry I'm using YouTube to advise you this, but the beauty of this platform is it's not only advising you, it's also advising another woman. It can also advise my aunt, it can also advise my own mother, it can also advise my own wife. So
you cannot advise anybody because you don't know even where to advise. And whatever you're doing is very wrong. This is not the place to tell your sister all these things you're talking about. You have all the time. You have family home. You have a very big home. You have a phone. You can call your sister and tell her all this. But now you're trying to tell your sister on camera. Everybody's hearing. Rocio mom is hearing. Like now, everything which you're telling the sister, those are the things which Rocio mom was doing to you. And these are the things which has made you not to propose to Rocio mom. This is the type of life or the kind of life you've been living all this time, because you are talking from experience, the things which you've gone through. Now you are telling Dee not to go through that, because the wife whom you have used to challenge you, used to say, don't do this, I'm tired of this. So Now you are trying to tell your sister not to do that. And your sister is very loud. Louder than even Rocio mom. I hope she changes. I hope she understands you. Because even the talks, how she talks in front of Peter, Peter has no time to talk. This is a radio. She raps and raps and raps. I hope she listens to you. This is someone who said she doesn't take any advice from anyone, even from their parents. She has been saying it. So I don't know whether she's going to take this advice you're giving her. I hope she takes that. Because if she doesn't, this one costs Rocio mom and they marry with you. Huh?
Me, I've been in a relationship close to 3 years. One thing I can advise you in a marriage is, even if I'm not a married man, I can actually still advise you. Just listen to your man. You chose that man. Nobody forced you. Nobody pushed you to kiss him in the first day. Nobody says he's the best for you. You chose that man. Stay with him no matter what. And that does not mean when you're dying, just stay with him. No, all I'm saying is try your best as a human being to be more compassionate, to be more understanding, and listen to your heart. Don't listen to these hula baloo voices out.
It is not about hula baloo. Not only women should listen to their husbands. Even husbands also should treat their women well. Love your women. Well, love your women. Give them love. Show them some love. Protect them. But if you just want women to just obey you, to just maybe fear you, all this is what you are trying to tell your sister, just to listen to the husband. No. Marriage is not a prison. It is not a prison. You have to express yourself. It is not you. You are not two now. You are one. When Dee left the mother and father and joined Peter, now they are not two. They are one. So they should speak with one voice. So it is not about the man and it is not about the woman. It is about the family, how they feel about the things which are going on in their life. The man should also love the wife and respect the wife as well. Same vice versa. It's not about the women only now just bowing down to their husband. If that is what you've always wanted Rocio to do, I don't think it can work with any other woman, because also you have to respect your wife. You have to love your wife. You have to put your wife first. But if you have other people like your sisters, you put them first in your life, you don't expect your wife to respect you. Because our work is to respect our husband. The moment you respect your husband, and then the husband will love you dearly. Ours is not to love, to respect. But you find other people leaving their job, their duty, instead of respecting, they are going to love. So when you leave your work and then you go do the man's work, what will the man do? Because now you leave them the part of respecting, which is not theirs. Theirs is to love, ours is to respect. So don't leave yourself out. When now you are advising Dee, also advise Peter. You have to love your wife. Where there's love, there is respect. And where there's respect, there's love. These two goes together. So it is not just a matter of bowing down to the man because your sister is lucky. If it is about luck, then she's going to suffer, because our work is just going to bow down to Peter because Mura Sensor said so. These are the things which Mura Sensor have been doing to Rocio mom. He's a dictator. He's one person who does not listen to anybody. Sometimes it's also good to listen because you can get advice from there. But if you're just doing things for yourself, oh, I have to follow like this. If I'm rude, I have to just be rude. No. No. You have to be open to maybe talks. You can hear, maybe listen to your mom. Your sister can tell you, oh, this way you are not doing good here. Do this. So it's not about maybe online thing. No, marriage is not about online or maybe internet. No. It's about how you feel about each other. But Buddha says something that people from internet can make your marriage to go down if you put everything out here. The way you have been putting out here. If you come and cry here in the internet, come here and cry and tell people everything, people will help you live your life. If you feel you don't have a video to post, you don't need to bring videos of crying here. If you feel you don't have, you can take some time, 1 week, heal first, and then when you come when you are good. Look at what Miss Trudy did. How many challenges she's gone through, but she didn't come here to cry to people. Even the husband, that is how it is done. But you are slapped you are coming running. People will help you live your life. I'm telling you.
People can pretend that they like you, but they actually want to be in the position you are. So instead of them just telling you, I want to be where you are, they will give you voices. Oh, I think his mother is mean. I think, don't listen to those people. Don't, sister. I'm happy that you're in the chat. I thought you were married. No, I'm not married. Yes. But I'm in the pipeline, I've told you guys. So, but I have a wife. I know some people just want to see a wedding to believe everything is done. Yes. But me, what I can say is this to my sister, because today is...
I'm not married, but I have a wife. I'm not married, but I have a wife. My people, I'm going to stop it here because our video is like 1 hour and some few minutes. But you hear Mura say so, just talking. You know, talking is good and very easy. He can talk a lot. But he cannot do the things which he's talking about. He cannot walk the talk. He can sit there, rap. The sister raps, the brother raps, but they don't walk the talk. So you take Mura Senso's words at your own risk. Now, the sister is married. And all these things now he's talking about, this would have been a family talk. That time when the sister was getting married, they would have made a video and sent the sister. Or call the sister before marriage. Or after the marriage. Call the sister. Why bring it all here now? What are you trying to show people? Is it the first marriage? Is it the first? Is it the last? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. The video is long. Murasen's video is long. Part of it we'll work on it tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. See you again in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and bye-bye. Love you all.